Alright, welcome back to me channel. So today we are kind of doing another review, but it's kind of like I already know I'm gonna love this palette. So it's basically just a makeup tutorial showing you the new Revolution Sophie Does Nails collaboration, as there's a few products involved in this one. There is an eyeshadow palette and 3 nude lippies. I just want to say a massive congrats to Soph on this one. Her first palette was such a huge success. I knew there was going to be a volume 2 and she definitely did not disappoint with this one. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the packaging as well on the lipsticks is to die for. Everyone loves a bit of rose gold. Am I right? Am I right? So before we get started on the look, which I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but we'll just go with it, is post notification bell shout out time. Thank you guys so much for the love on my previous video, testing Crayola Beauty. I know it was a hot mess, and if you want to see it, I'll have linked it down below as my most recent video. But this week's post notification bell shout out goes to Shania Khan, that says notifications on as always. Love you, Rachel. Love you so much. Thank you guys so much. I loved reading through all your comments. They always make me smile. Your support does not go unnoticed. I love you all. So without further ado, I feel like let's crack on with this gorgeous palette. So before we get started with the actual tutorial, I just wanted to kind of show you a little overview of the palette. So she's kind of switched around the packaging this time. It used to be this matte cream kind of coating all over, and this time she's kind of switched it up. This kind of rose gold metallic was what the writing used to be, so she's just kind of done it in reverse, which makes total sense for a volume 2 palette. So these are the colors inside, and she has called this her extra spice palette because she wanted it to be a little extra spice in people's makeup, which I feel like she's achieved. I love the brighter colors. She's added some olive tones in there as well, and there's definitely a variety, and I feel like you can definitely create many different looks with this, and there's something in there for everyone. I don't want my review videos to all be like exactly the same. I want them to be a little bit different, so I'm not gonna do swatches as every single shadow just because there are quite a few in there, and plus I have cuticle oil all over my hands right now, so that might affect the pigmentation of them. But I thought I won't do that as well just because there are 3 other products in this collection, her 3 nude lipsticks. They are all kind of a lot darker than I would usually wear, but the one called Syrup is really calling to me, but I thought I would show you and swatch these ones for you. So this is the packaging, again corresponds with the palette, and if you open them up, it says, well, it has Soph engraved in it, which I think is such a cute and personal touch. All the nude shades of like a dusty kind of rose brown nude nature, and this one is called Cake. So let's swatch. Oh my god, so creamy right off the bat. I am loving this. So this one is Fudge, which is definitely more of like a chocolatey brown color. Again, super creamy. Oh my god, I'll do a close-up afterwards. I'm just swatching them all for you just now. And then this one is Syrup, which I think is the lightest of them all, and what I will wear today. Oh my god. So you can see them there, and from left to right it is Syrup, Fudge and Cake. I'll just do a little close-up more so you can see. Like I said, Syrup, Fudge, Cake, all super pigmented, super creamy. I'm so excited to whack these on me smackers. So without further ado, I feel like let's just crack on with the eyeshadows and create a look. I want to use, don't hate me, but there are definitely a lot more warm tones in this than cool tones, and I definitely want to include that pink in there somewhere. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I feel like I'm just going to make my way through the majority of the matte shades, and we'll just see where we go. I'm just going to zoom you in for this part. So to begin, I think I'm going to take the shade Running Late, which is this shade right here, and just buff this into the crease. Oh, this is like a proper orange shade, which you guys know is one of my favorite shades to apply on the eye, especially if you have green or blue eyes. This is really gonna make them pop and stand out, and the application and formula of these shadows is always on point. That's why I love her initial eyeshadow palette so much. All the colors in here are so easy to wear, super affordable. I know I'm not gonna have to work hard to blend them out. They blend so easily into the crease, just working that back and forth. I love how this shade is called Running Late. I love how she named them all so personally, and I feel like this is a good shade. Like if you're running late, whack on, you know it's gonna look good, so I like the name for that too. Moving on, I'm gonna mix the shades Sweet and Sour and Chocolate Orange together, just kind of dipping my brush lightly in between them both and using this to, you guys know, further deepen up the crease. But I feel like I am gonna cut my crease out a little bit, not all the way, but just the kind of front part of the lid. Let's do some eyeliner today. I feel like doing a wing. Just gonna buff that in, and again just go back in with my big brush to diffuse that out together. Oh, pretty. I can tell this is gonna be such a go-to palette for me. All the colors in it I love and I'm obsessed with. Definitely right up my street. Yeah, just popping that into the crease and bringing it onto the lid, just like on the outer part of the eye, and blending all together like so. I'm now gonna take the star of the show, the pink shade, which is called 21, just on a slightly smaller crease brush, and pop that right in the middle and in the socket. Oh my god, so pretty. I watched her video kind of like introducing the palette and like what inspired her for the colors and stuff, and apparently she'd got loads of requests to kind of have more like sunset vibes, and this pink is like screaming sunset vibes at me. It's so pretty. You can make it as intense as you want. As you can see, I've kind of like diffused it out slightly so it's not so bright and is a little bit more kind of wearable for just kind of your not so bold look. It just kind of adds a subtle pop of color and a different kind of tone. I just love this shade. You can obviously make that color a lot more like intense if that's what you want, but I'm kind of liking the subtle, well, I mean it's not subtle, it's bright pink, but I'm liking the intensity of it. And to further up the crease just that little bit more, I'm going to take the shade Cheesecake, which is that gorgeous warm brown color, and yeah, just pop that right into the socket just to add a bit more definition and depth. I think I'm going to go back in with that shade after I carve out the crease, but for now I think that looks really pretty. I love how all these colors work so well together and blend so nicely. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of carve out my crease, and I'll be back for the lid shades. Okay, so I've kind of done like a half cut crease look, and I think, God, the color Dreams is just screaming at me, which is this gorgeous bronzy color here. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush and pop that all over the kind of main portion of my lid. Oh yes, we live for a bronze shimmer. Let's just pack that on. The pigment on these is like so pretty. I'm obsessed. I'm doing the same on the other eye. Just kind of packing it on where we put the concealer pretty much. You guys know how this works. Ooh, that on. Oh my god, it's so pretty. These kind of like sunset tone looks are my fave. I feel like they're everyone's fave. They're so gorgeous. Right, okay, moving on to the next shade. I'm gonna take the shimmery kind of pinky purple color called Romance. I'm just gonna use that kind of in the center of my lid just to kind of transition it into the crease colors of the same tone. I love doing that. I think it makes like a bit more of a natural kind of blend on the lid, if you can see that. And again on this side, just using a flat brush. This is my Blank Canvas Cosmetics brush from the marble set, and just ooh, pop a lid on the crease. I'm just gonna take a kind of small defined fluffy brush and that Sweet and Sour shade and just connect it all up and run it along my lower lash line like so. Oh my god, these eyes are like the dream. I love them. Right, that's kind of it for shadows, I think. I don't really think I want to define it anymore, or maybe I'll just take that Enchanted color, which is this one right here. It is like a deep kind of purple color, and just pop that right above the crease and take it a little bit down, just for a little bit of extra definition, because we are going to be going in with liquid eyeliner. And then that's just gonna kind of help the crease kind of look in, cut, and sharp. And I think it's gonna tie everything together. Like so. Okay, so that is the finished look for the shadows. There's not really a like light color to highlight your inner corner or anything like that in this palette. There is in her other one, so I understand that she might not have wanted to duplicate shades or anything like that. But what do you guys think? I mean, visually, the appearance of that palette is just stunning anyway, and the shadows and the formula definitely do not disappoint. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply liner and lashes, and then we can be back to do the lips, and I will show you what those gorgeous, gorgeous lipsticks look like. So these are the eyes complete with liner and lashes. You guys know this is such a me look. I feel like this is such a you guys look as well. I know you guys love these kind of sunset vibes. Such a gorgeous palette that I feel like you can be so diverse with. This is just obviously a look that you guys know that I would be obsessed over and would love to do. So easy, so quick, because the formula of them is just incredible. They blend out amazingly. And this palette's only £10, by the way, guys. £10. But like I said, we are now going to move on to the lips, and out of all three shades, the shade Syrup is definitely more up my street. It is the lighter one of them all. I've already applied a lip liner, and for reference, it is the Natasha Denona lip liner in L6, one of my faves, like as just a nude lip liner that goes with everything. So let's go ahead and apply. So this one is Syrup. I thought these were matte, but maybe they're satin. But safe to say, oh my god, that is such a me nude. Such a gorgeous, creamy, buttery formula that is so comfortable on the lip. And it's not too light as well. I feel like, oh my god, I feel like I might have just found my next new favorite nude combination. What do you think? So I'm just going to go ahead and lock everything in place with some setting spray. This is the Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Spray. But this is the finished makeup look. So that was the finished look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure to check out Soph's collab down below, the eyeshadows and the lipsticks. I've linked everything from the Revolution website. I feel like it's coming to Superdrug in the next few weeks, but the prices will still be the same, so you may as well just place a big fat order. The palette is retailing at £10. The lipsticks, I think maybe £4 or something like that. Definitely so affordable, whatever they are, especially for the quality as well. Congrats again to Soph on that one. If you're watching, I hope you like what I did with your collection. Leave a comment down below if you're planning to pick up her collab or if you just loved this look. And definitely make sure to let me know in the comment section if you've come from your notification bell or you've just hit that bell now for a chance for a shout out in the next video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, I will see you then. Bye guys!